Hi, my name is Steven. If you're new to the channel, today I'm here with Joel, who is the star of the channel. He used meth, cooked meth, and sold meth for almost 20 years, and I'm sure a lot of you have questions. So I had a few questions of my own, and today I brought a sheet, and he's going to be answering some questions for me. So get ready for the episode. There will be a lot that gets explained, and we'll have more of these coming soon.
Oh my god, we're fucking rich.
What motivated you to change your life and seek recovery?
Police came to my door, raided me, and they tackled me in my driveway when I was emptying taking my garbage can out to empty it, and I heard a bunch of noise coming from behind me, and I look, and there was five or six cop cars parked a block away with at least 12 cops running at me with their guns drawn, yelling and telling me to get down on the ground. They tackled me in my driveway, and that was when I realized maybe I should do something different.
So I know you were using meth for quite a few years, almost 20 years, and I was wondering, what advice do you have for others that are trying to overcome their addiction?
Well, you're gonna end up going to treatment anyways, so and I knew I was gonna go to treatment eventually, and I always wanted to just walk away from it because at the time of my arrest, I never had a felony. I had a clean record, and I could have just walked away, and it would have been great, but I just couldn't walk away because I was addicted. So, and the thing is I didn't want to go to treatment because I was afraid that everybody was gonna find out that I was doing meth. I would have to come clean and tell my parents and tell my children, and I just didn't want to do that. I thought it was going to be too embarrassing, too shameful, but now I realize that it would have been the best thing for me, because when I got arrested, I had to go to treatment anyway, so you might as well just swallow your pride and go to treatment. Everybody will understand, and if they don't, then fuck them.
Can you talk about the support system that helped you during your recovery?
Okay, there's a thing that it's called recovery capital. It's a term we use in the recovery field that I work in now. Recovery capital is stable housing, stable job, good support system, and those are three of the main things. And like when I got raided, I was renting from my parents next door, so I didn't get evicted because my wife had passed away a year before. I had survivors, Social Security payments, so I had the money, and I had my parents next door for support, and I had my family. So the three key ingredients or recovery capital I had. But if I didn't have that, I would have been renting an apartment. If the apartment would have got raided, I'd have been evicted. I'd have been out on the street. I'd have been homeless and without no money. If I went to have the Social Security survivor benefits, I would have been out slinging dope again. And that's the problem with today is someone gets busted that didn't have all this stuff. Not saying you can't get it if you go to treatment and be serious about it. You can get a job anywhere now for enough to support yourself and pay rent and everything else. So yeah, I hope that answers your question.
What do you think was the biggest challenge that you faced during your recovery journey, and what helped you to overcome it?
You're probably going to think that my biggest challenge was getting over the cravings, but it wasn't. It was my depression. I was diagnosed with major depressive disorder, which means I just sat on my ass watching YouTube and just basically white knuckling it. And I didn't shower, didn't brush my teeth. I was depressed. I was major depression. So I went to treatment, and I started reading a lot of philosophy, and I got a really good therapist while I was at treatment, and I'm still with her today. Smartest lady I ever met in my life. And that was the biggest challenge, but with a good routine and just weird stuff like the stuff you watch on TV. I try to watch more comedy and less MMA, but just being proactive instead of reactive.
So being proactive kind of helped to bring you out of that depressive state?
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, you mentioned you watched a lot of YouTube during that time. Did that help you at all mentally? Did that kind of ease the feelings that you had at the time, and did that help to inspire what you're doing now at all?
No, I guess I always liked helping people, and even growing up, I used to beat up the bullies who were bullying the people. Vulnerable adults, that's who I work with now, and I'm exactly where I need to be.
How did your experiences as a dealer and a cook affect your perception of the criminal justice system?
Well, when I was using, selling, and everything else, I turned into a very self-centered existence where it became me against them, and I guess there was some kind of a hatred going on, but most of it was just trying to look tough in front of my user friends and my customers. But I used to watch YouTube, and I was continuously watching policemen using excessive force and abusing their power, which gave you kind of a bad feeling for cops.
Were you worried about the possible consequences from selling meth?
No, because I had been going so long without getting caught. I had everything pretty much dialed in. I had excuses. I had confidence in being able to talk myself out of stuff. I had ways of not ever being caught with meth on me. I had a good hiding spot. I had a lot of good ways that have proven to me effective, and I just wasn't really worried about it. I knew that they were going to be coming, but like I said in one of my videos before, when you don't have a felony and you got a clean record, you kind of I just had the feeling I was only going to get caught with a little bit, and then when I did get caught, it was going to be a slap on the wrist. I'd get a little probation, and then I would have to be forced to come clean, and then I would get clean that way. But 17 years later, if I have any resentments at all, if I have any resentments towards the cops, it's why did it take them so fucking long to catch me? Because if they had caught me 10 years ago, I often wonder what my life would be like now. How much more money I would have. What if? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, please leave a like down below, and we'll keep doing some random Q&As. You can learn a little bit rapid fire information about Joel and his life. Other than that, thank you guys so much. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you, and I appreciate all of you.